They're successfully putting their homework to Washington, D.C. Commissioners and
I am greatly humbled to recognize and celebrate the venerable monks of Fort Worth today. These men, led by the elite, undertook a pilgrimage to walk from Fort Worth to Washington, D.C. to let us all know that peace is possible. They've been walking from the worship center in Fort Worth on October 2025. They walked through Louisiana, Mississippi, and South Carolina. 108 days, 2,300 miles in all until they reached the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. in February of 2026. As you might expect, this pilgrimage had its challenges. One of the venerable monks was hit by a car, his legs amputated. Aloka, the once stray dog who walked alongside of the venerable monks, also had leg surgery along the route. Still they persevered. By the end of the peace walk, the venerable monks had gathered more than 3 million followers on Facebook alone. Their beloved peace dog, Aloka himself, named more than 1.1 million Facebook friends. Clearly, people are desiring peace in our world. Today, I want to publicly commend and thank each of the monks for demonstrating extraordinary dedication and commitment to promoting and spreading kindness and peace. The Peace Walk has brought honor and distinction to Tarrant County through your message of understanding and goodwill. So the resolution reads, whereas the venerable monks of the Hungao Vipassana Pavana Center in Fort Worth, Texas, have long served as spiritual leaders and devoted practitioners of the Buddhist tradition, promoting mindfulness, compassion, peace, and service within Tarrant County and beyond. Whereas the practice of Vipassana Pavana, or insight meditation, emphasizes discipline, perseverance, loving kindness, and inner transformation for the benefit of all beings. And whereas the venerable monks undertook a remarkable and inspiring 100-day, 2,300-mile walk for peace from Fort Worth, Texas, to the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., demonstrating extraordinary dedication, faith, and commitment to spiritual growth and the promotion of peace. And whereas this pilgrimage started in October 2025 and traveled to Louisiana, Mississippi, and South Carolina, before reaching Washington, D.C. in February 2026, its purpose was not a protest, but a meditation in motion to spread love and kindness and promote inner peace rather than focusing on political change. And whereas the pilgrimage of the 19 months reflects the highest ideals of unity, humility, and harmony among diverse communities, and brings honor and distinction to Tarrant County through its message of goodwill and understanding. Whereas the Hungao Vipassana Pavana Center continues to serve as a beacon of cultural enrichment, spiritual education, and community engagement within Fort Worth and greater Tarrant County. Now therefore be it resolved that we, the Commissioners Court of Tarrant County, hereby recognize and commend the venerable monks of the Hungao Vipassana Pavana Center for their successful pilgrimage from Fort Worth to Washington, D.C. and extends its sincere congratulations and appreciation for their dedication to peace, mindfulness, and service to humanity. In witness whereof we have hereunto set our hands and caused the seal of Tarrant County to be affixed this 14th day of April 2026. I move approve.
Second. Need a motion to a second. Request your votes. Passes 4-0 with one abstention.
Okay. Alvin, you would guide them up here, and I want to say that the day they arrived back, I stopped by the center, and there was the biggest celebration, and I just wanted to lay eyes on her. And it was just remarkable to see all of the community support that they had there. I was privileged to be invited. Thank you, Mr. David Denning. I'm not sure if he's here, but I was privileged to be invited inside while they had their meal and to just observe. And it's just a whole different spirit, a whole different environment being around the Muslim. So I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to do that. So I'll let Albert bring them around or write them down. And there's that famous, it's a logo, right? And I posted a few pictures of them on my Facebook page. I think it's the highest engaged post ever. No, it's okay. I should do this. Thank you. Let's give them a You're very honored to be here this morning. We get invited to come share information. The trials to here today. I will also leave to Sri Lanka. This evening we will have a short walk in Sri Lanka to bring the Rugaveras to Porto, Texas for the Pizza event. They said that will be parade from the VFW to the temple. And there will be a peaceful walk from 8:20 and this will also to the temple as well. And so we are ready to Sri Lanka to receive the rabbits and the movie tree from the president of Sri Lanka. So we have time to be here today to receive the recommendations from the Tarrant County Commissioners. We're very grateful. I hope that with our message of peace that can spread all over the world. Because peace is something that is always within. And maybe it's been decades that the thing about peace is something that is very it's impossible to reach. Because we try to bring peace to the world,
but it's been there is that so many people, so many ancestors try to bring peace to the world, and it happened, but for a portion of the world only. And sadly, as our venerable monks, we walk. We are not the one who bring peace to the world. We are just the one who use our legs and strength to walk, to raise this awareness to all people. For that reason, if everybody are practicing mindfulness together and to have peace for themselves and their family, that is how peace spread out from one family to another, and to the society, to this nation, and to the whole world. And one of the messages that I always share along the road when we walk, I say, every morning when we wake up, our mind is still fresh and pure. So if we don't have anything but our mind to do, it's automatically pick up all the trash, to chew it over and over. Why I use the term trash is because our mind is full of defilement. And it always pick up all the bad things, all the old habits and suffering things to think about it. And then when we are overwhelmed with all those bad thoughts, we suffer. And our days will be ruined, messed up. For that reason, when we wake up, the first thing we should do is not to reach for the phone. The phone is something that I always share that I say is a lover. And we all have the lovers beside us. And we encourage people not to reach for the phone when we wake up. Instead, just make the bed and go to the bathroom without the phone. And then after that, we come out, get a piece of paper, write down the statement, say, today is going to be my peaceful day. Just write that down, and then read it over and over with our eyes. When our eyes and our minds pairing together, we practice mindfulness. And then after that, read it out loud. Say that, to tell the universe that today is going to be my peaceful day, so that no one can mess it up except ourselves. We are the only person who can mess our days up, no one else. Regardless of what people say, what people do, what the world throwing at us, if we be able to manage our emotion without react, we will have a peaceful day. And so for that reason, after we write that down and say that to the universe, throughout the day, we practice to be mindful, and we practice to do one thing at a time, because we always multitask. Because of multitask, we cannot stay focused. So if we can do that, our family will be at peace, and then we can share it to our friends, our neighbors, our society, our nation, and the whole world. Imagine if every day in the morning, all the human beings wake up and do the same thing, to spread that peace message to the universe, instead of hatred, instead of anger and delusion and things like that. So the universe will return with peace and kindness to all. The world will be a better place for all of us to live. That is our message. And today, we are very grateful to have a chance to share with you all here. And hopefully that we continue walking on this path to bring peace to ourselves and to the world. Thank you so much.
Thank you. A wonderful message for this place that you are in today. Thank you.
Next, we have a resolution honoring James P. Thompson Jr. on the date of his retirement and in recognition of 41 years of ministry, Commissioner sentence.
I want to introduce the son and reappoint to others for Dr. James P. Thompson. He's not a native Texan, but has
We finish. We need to leave because it's lunchtime, so I need to leave immediately.
Dr. Thompson stepped into huge shoes and he took the baton from the Reverend N.L. Robinson at Arlington's historic Mount Olive Baptist Church. He and his wife Lolita have served.
No, as long as you stay on this one. Okay. Do you know any of them available to talk, or they just
Yeah,
keep going
I think you can interview them downstairs.
downstairs?
Yeah. So you can interview downstairs.
We gotta go downstairs.
Yeah, yeah,
Can we do it here? They said
yeah.
we could.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, we have a short interview.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Excuse me. It's coming on. Yeah, they can all be in the background. You can just be out front talking. Yeah, we fill in right here. That's better than a white wall. Fill in. Check. Start out. So we'll get you to say your name and spell it on the board. And just real quick, everybody here was part of the walk?
Yes, this is my teacher, and the venerable monks behind me, they are part of, they are all members of the board.
As long as they don't mess with my house.
Okay. Just for the people at home, how hard the walk was, because it wasn't just a short walk.
It is a very difficult journey. This journey isn't easy at all. We encountered a lot of injuries, blister, blood, and tears. And of course, it's a long walk with heat and rain, and snow and freeze. So it is a very difficult journey. Plus, we encountered an accident caused one of our venerable monks So this journey is very difficult.
Now, people at home will gotta be wondering after that happened, why didn't you stop?
We didn't stop after the accident. We just stopped for a day and two to be sure that the venerable monks who got hurt is well taken care of, and before we continue the journey. After he is well taken care of, and we have the monks to stay with him, and continue our walk.
What does it mean to you to get that recognition?
We've been receiving a lot of recognition along the way. Mayors, governors, we receive a lot. That is, we are very grateful because this peace walk is absolutely brought people together. And same thing as here today. We're supposed to be here last month. And then due to the court cancellation, and that's why we are here today to receive it. We are very honored to receive the recognition.
You saw the judge out here should kind of abstain from the vote. What is your response to that? Particularly knowing that, to your point, mayors and county judges and sheriffs across the country have long-term view and the monks along their journey. What does it mean to see that our county judge wasn't willing to extend that same
We are here living in Tarrant County, and we live here since the day that we left. But not many people knows about our walk until after the accident recently. And so when we came back on February 14th, the commissioners, police also came to visit us at the return. So we are living in Tarrant County to receive recognition from the church. This is very meaningful for us to tell us that our journey has been recognized, and we have brought people together So we are honored to receive this recognition from the Tarrant County so that we can continue our journey.
Have you heard it all from county government here, or have you heard it all from the county sheriff? Still with Okay.
Sheriff here, which I haven't met. I haven't met, but I met chief of police. So I think that this may serve the
with the soccer, I'm curious with people who are commissioners who maybe were not familiar with a law for peace or maybe just have not gotten the chance to meet it all yet. What do you hope that they take away from this experience leading up to
Yeah, I think that during this phase of days, I hope that all the government officials will be able to join this mission just like when we walk. There's so many government officials came out to support, including sheriff and chief of police and mayor and governors. It means that everyone, not just the civilians, but all the government officials also joining the walk. That is why you saw me wearing a lot of badges on my why I keep them on my robe is because I want to show people that not just us alone who are walking for peace, but all those departments, the government officials also joining to support this mission because everybody needs peace.
Thank you.
Oh, and then just the popularity of this guy right here. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Aloka means light. We named him Aloka from India. He's a straight up from India. And now he's a service now. And he's been receiving a lot of K9 badges from sheriff and chief of police and so many places that recognize him like that. And he became a peace ambassador. He walked with us, but unfortunately he had a surgery, so he didn't walk with us last night. But he will continue to walk on this journey with us to Sri Lanka. And he is well-known that we already hear about that and heard about at least Commissioner of Police. He now has his own foundation, local foundation, so that he can support the most.
How many sheriff's badges do you have? Do you have that number?
I didn't count, but more than 100. And so if you come to the temple during this Vesak day, you'll be able to see them. They're all going to be displayed.
More than 100. Were all of those from the Walk for Peace, or some of those are from different experiences?
Different places that it's just like feel very good, but from the Walk for Peace. And more than
Thank you.
Thank you. Safe travels.
Safe travel.
I'll see you next. There's also the which is during that week, right?
9.
The 9th, okay. Okay. Is because I still follow the Walk Through Peace Facebook page. Do you know if they put out okay, I'll stay in touch.
Thank you. Safe travels.
Thank you so much.
The reason you see some people in the room is not showing the interest because they they probably didn't know about Walk for Peace, and they didn't come here just for Walk for Peace. They came here for other purposes, like so, and that maybe that's the reason why you found them not showing any interest. But I hope after this they will. So the elevator is full. I'm gonna take another one, and I'll walk with you through until they reach to their car, and they need to hurry home quickly to pack up and to have lunch, to pack up and to go to the airport.
Be careful, all right? Be careful.
3, 2, 1. Sheet. Okay.
sẽ đem đến ngăn chặn sẽ đem theo mà đến thì nó mình sẽ trồng được cái mùa đông sẽ có không bây giờ đem về lại quarantine 3 năm.
So what he asking is about the Bodhi tree, how the Bodhi tree will transport to the temple. He will leave. The monks will leave today, but Pante Banyakara will leave after them. But then he has to go. On 29 he will come back to the United States, but he will stop in Houston with the Bodhi tree, and then we wish after the ceremony the Bodhi tree will have to place in the quarantine for 3 years. Only after 3 years we can place the Bodhi tree into the soil. So basically we have to go through 3 years quarantine for the Bodhi tree. So that's all for today, and Venerable Monk has to head back to the temple for lunch and pack up to get ready for the trip today. Thank you, Joe, for watching, and I am so sorry for the previous live stream clips that I keep just turn it on and turn it off, and I got you all confused. But I'm pretty sure there's no more confusion during on this clip right now. Okay, so I'm gonna off the live stream now, and I have to take the picture. Bye bye. See you next time. Bye bye.